Hello, everybody. This is episode 4 of my podcast, and I have two musicians on today. We got Alex Rishi and Ben Darke, and Ben Darke actually made the little intro music for the podcast. So thanks, Ben. And yeah, hi guys, what's going on?
Nothing much. How about you? Glad
Good,
to
I'm
be here.
good. Thanks
Glad
for
to
being here. I
be
appreciate it.
on this podcast.
Yeah, of course, no
Yeah.
worries. So let's get started. So I have some questions to ask you guys, if that's okay, about music, because I know you guys are both
Sure.
musicians. So I guess I'll
All right.
one at a time. But what is your guys' favorite musician or favorite band, and why? If you throw you on the spot, but
All right. So this is based on a conversation Rishi and I actually had. We
okay,
were sort of talking about the top three bands of all time. Well, old bands, I would say, but you got the Beatles, Rolling Stones, and Zeppelin. So I would say
Yeah.
the
Classics.
Beatles. They're such a diverse band where they're not just they didn't stick to one style. They have a lot of orchestral stuff, and then they have some rock stuff, and then they have some more pop stuff. Their earlier stuff was a lot of pop, and then you could sort of see their progression into more experimental stuff in the studio. But I think they're a good band for sort of everyone because they don't just stick to one style of music. But
Yeah, I couldn't have said that better. Yeah, Rishi, what do you
I would
think?
definitely. Yeah, I remember that conversation well. We were saying the Beatles were probably the best just band in general,
For sure.
yeah,
and then the Rolling Stones are just they're a great rock and roll band because they have so many hits throughout the era. I heard they did a new song a few weeks ago, which is
Oh, yeah.
insane.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's called "Living in a Ghost Town." It's actually
Ah,
pretty cool. And then Led Zeppelin was just I was like, when they came on the scene, for me, they were just, I mean, obviously I wasn't around, but when I first heard them, they were one of the most insane bands I ever heard. They were so heavy and powerful. And then Robert Plant's voice is just, he has one of the most insane voices I've ever heard.
yeah, definitely.
But one group I love listening to right now is actually a group called The Band.
The band.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite groups right now. They did, they're around late '60s, early '70s. They actually
okay.
toured with Bob Dylan first.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
They're Bob Dylan's backing group, so that's kind of how they got the name.
Yeah.
But they did some great stuff. They actually did their final concert was a Scorsese film called The Last Waltz,
Oh,
where
wow.
Scorsese filmed them and filmed their concert because he became friends with their lead guitarist. And yeah, their last concert was a huge concert film, and actually their guitarist he did the soundtrack to The Irishman.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
he
actually
did.
that's pretty cool.
So yeah, him and Scorsese are pretty tight, but they're a great group. They're folk rock kind of. They're called Americana.
Oh,
It's
I think yeah.
they're such a great group. They did songs like The Wait, The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down. They're a great group. So I highly recommend people should check them out.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
What about you, Johnny?
My favorite band. Okay, throwing it back to the host. Oh God, I don't know.
Musical soundtrack.
Not my favorite musical soundtrack.
No, I
Right.
was just saying
Oh.
that's the one time I was in your car. That's what you were playing.
Yeah. My favorite band. Well, I mean,
Or just artist.
yeah, I really like this band called MGMT. They've been around since the early 2000s,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're
Classic.
kind of they've kind of I mean, not to the extent of the Beatles, but have kind of evolved their music throughout the years and kind of
Yeah.
gone more experimental as they've gone on. But I mean, I assume you guys know them. They're pretty well known.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, I love their music, and their newest album is one of my favorites. But speaking of that, I guess I'll ask, what is your guys' favorite album?
Your
I guess
album.
all time.
Oh,
Of
man.
All time.
all time. Let's see.
That is a very tough question, but
Yeah. or top 3 or whatever.
Top 3.
Don't feel pressured.
Well, bringing it back to the Beatles, I think one of my favorite albums from them was Revolver. I think
Such
that's
a
like
good
a lot
album.
of people's favorite album. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of good hits on it. You know, it's sort of, I feel like that's like the album where they sort of changed and they sort of started doing different things with like their music, not just sort of singing about like she loves you, he loves her, like the pop stuff that the teenage girls wanted to hear in the early days. They started like doing more weird stuff. I think it was the song Tomorrow Never Knows where they added like a sitar or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but that is just like a observation from it.
That's a great album. That album and Rubber Soul are just
Rubber Soul.
insane albums. It's yeah, you're right. It's just like in the transition period of
Mhm.
when they were like pop music and then like their psychedelic era.
Yeah.
Like that they have I think that album has like they have some like kind of pop songs like that album has like Yellow Submarine, but it also
Yeah.
has like Eleanor Rigby, which is like one of the most beautiful songs ever written, I'd say. Like or one of the most amazing songs.
Yeah, with
but
like
it's
the
such a cool
strings and
album.
everything.
Oh yeah.
They were a fan of the strings.
Yeah,
They
I mean
liked using the strings a lot.
their producer George Martin was such a great string composer, like string writer, and that's where
Mhm.
he composed a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, because I know they weren't like classically trained or anything, and like Paul McCartney taught himself how to play piano. So I was always sort of wondering how, like, if they had the skill set to like compose something for an entire orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it was George Martin.
Yeah, right. Oh, I was just thinking, have you guys seen that? Did you guys see that movie yesterday? That like the Beatles movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't
What a weird
really
concept.
hold up to my standards. It was kind of bad. I didn't really like it.
I didn't end up seeing it, but I mean, I always kind of had that idea in my head. Like, if I could be a time traveler, I would totally rewrite all the Beatles songs.
Yeah.
I
Or
think
like,
it,
it'd be so cool.
I think it had potential to be a good movie. And like what was weird was since the Beatles didn't exist, Coke and cigarettes also didn't exist for some reason.
Like Coca-Cola.
Yeah, not like Coke.
Wait,
Like
how
he
did
looked it up on Google and like he searched up Coca-Cola and it just didn't exist for some reason. So I don't know how
cigarettes?
the
How did
I don't know. I
cigarettes
don't know how
not?
the Beatles like influenced all that. It's just like kind of a weird aspect of that movie.
That's from like before the Beatles, though.
Yeah.
They've had Coke since like the 1800s.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why they included that.
Didn't it used to be like crazy, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And there's like this weird love story in it. Like
Didn't like he meet John Lennon too?
Yeah. Oh, that's yeah. So he met John Lennon, and John Lennon was this fisherman who lived in the middle of the countryside, and he was just like a normal person. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
I wonder like how his family felt about that.
Yeah,
like John Lennon's family now.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing.
There in the trailer, it showed Paul and Ringo walking on to the James. What's that guy? James Corbett.
Oh, James Corden.
Yeah, in the trailer, it showed Paul walking in because like he was barefoot from, and you would think they would be in that movie, but it was just a dream because he went on the show, and James was like, someone said that these are their songs and you stole them from him, but it was just a dream.
Oh,
so I wish they included that in the movie because that would have been pretty cool.
I remember that from the trailer.
Yeah,
I sort of deceived you, but that's what
there's a similar movie that came out around that time, which is really dumb.
Rocket Man, that was the Elton John one.
Oh no, there's one about like Bruce Springsteen. Do you remember that one? It wasn't really
about. Yeah, it was like the Indian guy, and he.
Yeah, it was such a weird movie. Like
really loved Springsteen or something.
Yeah, like his parents were like really disapproving of it, which like doesn't make sense because Bruce Springsteen isn't like rebellious even. He's just like normal.
I mean, his music's kind of gets you
a little bit, but like I understand if it was like I don't know, like Black Sabbath or like
Sure, yeah.
But like his music is like, it's funny. My mom, she's the organist at the church.
Uh-huh.
One of the pastors there is like a huge Bruce Springsteen fan. Like
Mm.
he's seen him like 50 times live. So it shows
Wow.
it's like it's pretty tame music.
Yeah, it's just like American
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
American
right.
nostalgia music.
yeah,
Exactly.
Gets
exactly.
people thinking about like the 4th of July.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
At least that's what I
it's
think
definitely
about.
4th of July music for sure. I'm like, yeah.
Personally, I'm not really a fan of him. His voice is just kind of like too out of the place. It's like, I don't know.
yeah. I kind of like that, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of his music either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't hate his music
Yeah,
at all.
I don't hate it. It's just not. I wouldn't
It's
listen
like,
to it.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of how I feel about Nirvana. Like I respect them; they're
Yeah.
great musicians, but it's just not for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else do I got. Well, I know you guys are both, I mean, given the boredom of quarantine, I know you guys are both like doing little songs here and there.
Yeah.
I guess like if you guys want to talk about the process or like kind of how that's going.
Yeah.
Or if you want to plug yourself too. I forget your SoundCloud names, but if you guys want to say it, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a song on Spotify right now, and
Or
Apple
Spotify,
Music
right?
and everywhere.
Yeah.
That's
It's
pretty
called
cool.
"Sail Away." It's by me, Alex Rishi. It's a cool track. I'm probably gonna release a small album pretty soon.
Cool.
Hopefully, I don't know. I'd say by mid-June. I got a couple
Nice.
songs down. But yeah, I mean, it's just been fun. I love making music. Recording's great, especially if you just have like a MacBook or just any type of computer. You can just get GarageBand and just that's basically all the tools you need, pretty much.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need like a mic, a thing you can plug a guitar in or a keyboard in, and then you're pretty much all good.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Oh my god, that's awesome. So you're thinking of doing like a whole album?
Yeah, I mean, I have about 5 or 6 songs stockpiled up. I'll
Like
probably
written? like
recorded and everything.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So I think I'll probably once I get around like 10 or 12, I think I'll probably release it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Spotify's cool because you can pay this service, and they'll put it on Spotify and Apple Music and all that for only like
Which
for only like
service are you
$20.
using?
DistroKid.
Distro? Oh,
I think-
I was looking at like TuneCore.
Yeah, the
I
thing
don't
about
know. Like,
the thing about DistroKid is you own your music. You just pay a fee.
oh, really?
Yeah, and we all know the stories of like so many bands like they won't end up owning their music and they get
Yeah.
screwed down the line. So like
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I own my music just like in
Yeah.
case I become huge or something because there's so many stories of musicians not owning their music and
Like
getting
like
screwed
the
out of
Beatles.
millions.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure the Beatles don't even own their own music.
for a while Michael Jackson owned their catalog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think Paul owns it now.
Yeah, that's good. How
But
much
yeah.
was it? How much was it to put out a single?
Well, you pay a 1-year fee. So I
Okay.
paid
Oh, really?
like $35 for a whole
Oh.
year, and I can release as many songs as I want.
Oh, it's
Oh,
sweet.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm trying to get
Oh,
I was trying to get my well, I mean I got it, but I got to do a title and all that stuff. But I got to try to get this on Spotify and like Apple Podcasts and stuff, but
Yeah, if you use DistroKid, I think
yeah.
they might. Actually, I'm not sure if that's probably mostly for musicians.
Yeah, there was other app I was I mean, this thing I was looking at, I forget exactly the name of it, but I think it started with a D. But yeah, but it's
I
like
know
the
Joe.
same type of thing. You can it's a year fee and you can
Yeah.
put however many.
I know Joe
whatever you
Rogan just signed like a massive deal to join Spotify.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Um,
really?
That'll be cool, but I mean, it'll be a little weird because it's nice seeing him on YouTube.
Yeah, I like seeing the
You get to
visuals.
see the
of it.
visuals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I
there
gotta
will be
start getting
visuals.
on this.
I think there will be visuals on his Spotify.
You can do
Um,
that.
I mean, because you know how like when you see a music video, sometimes on Spotify they'll show the music video.
Yeah, but
in
isn't
the
it
player.
a repeat of like 10 seconds of it?
I've seen one that was like a full music video.
Oh.
But I think his is just gonna be like a full. His videos will just be on Spotify now.
Yeah.
Okay.
because obviously, like, he changed the game for podcasts.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's why
He
everyone
was
has a podcast
inspiration
now.
for this one, I'll tell you that. But
Oh, for
yeah.
sure. He's a great guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Local
Yeah.
guy, too.
Yeah, he's
Really?
from Boston. Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep. He's
Wasn't he
awesome.
he was a wrestler or something, right? Or not a wrestler.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
MMA stuff. Yep. Yep. He's big into fighting and like wrestling and all that stuff. But okay, yep.
Alright. I guess I'll talk.
I guess we'll talk. Well, Rishi said what about his music. What about you?
Yeah.
How
Well,
is that?
yeah. So I'm actually trying to put out an album too.
Okay.
Yeah. So my process is a little bit different than his. I mean, I'm still in the like process of writing a lot of the songs.
Yep.
Because for me, like sometimes I tend to like overcomplicate it.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have like 5 songs that are done, but they're not recorded. Like I know what I want to do with them, but I just haven't like recorded them.
Yeah, because you've been
And
doing like
then
beats, right? You've been doing like kind of beats with no like voice, right?
yeah. So that's like another thing. I'm still trying to figure out how to get good vocals with a mic because I've like watched a bunch of people on YouTube who are like audio engineers and trying to get in like the right levels. But that's
Yeah.
like still something I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Because like
Rishi, how have you
I
been
want,
doing? Like
I just use
with,
a mic my dad has, and I plug it in. I have this thing called a like it's a Focusrite. It's an input. So you can there's 2 inputs. You can plug in a mic, and then you can also plug in an instrument, and then it's a USB, and it goes USB into your computer.
yeah.
Okay.
Connect your mic directly to your computer. I think it's like $100, but it's definitely worth it if you're gonna be recording a lot with a mic or with like a guitar or any instrument.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like one of my problems too, because for me, I have to like record each track by itself. Like I can't play the guitar and like sing at the same time.
There's ways you can do that in GarageBand, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's ways you can have record at the same time. The only problem is if you mess one of them up, you're screwed because you'll hear both of them.
Yeah.
Well, unless the guitar is plugged in. But yeah, that's the problem because like that's how they had to do it a bunch in the old days. Like the Beatles, there was no multi-track when they first started out.
Yeah.
It was just them one take, like it was live.
Yeah.
Yeah, to just do it. Right. Yeah. But yeah, that's like so I'm trying to get an album out, but that won't probably happen until like late summer. Because I just want to like perfect it.
Yeah.
But until then, I do have a SoundCloud. I think it's just my name, Ben Darke, Darke. That if people don't know how to spell my name, but that's just sort of. It's not like as serious as what I'm gonna put out onto like Apple Music and stuff. It's sort of just if I have an idea, I'll just sort of like flow with it and record it. Like there's some like pretty weird stuff on it. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the beats are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of
It's
like
like
Mac DeMarco-ish.
Like one thing,
Get a vibe going.
I have like, this weird like Jim Morrison type. So like I like had like wrote this weird poem one time, and then I like added some weird like synths on it and stuff. But it's just like for me to just put out whatever I really want to, and like I don't really care if a lot of people listen to it. Just I mean, it would be nice if people listen to it, but
yeah. Well, hopefully
yeah,
you'll get some new listeners if.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing this kind of just to do it.
Yeah, because like before I started doing all this stuff, I would just like come up with ideas, but like I would have like no one to share it with because I didn't like have the like software to do it. But now I got it, so that's just what I'm doing.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I mean, like I've noticed like with me, like the first couple weeks of like quarantine, I was kind of like just not doing anything, and then like there came a time where like okay, I kind of like have had all my free time and like I just needed to do something productive. Yeah. So that's why I started this. And I've always wanted to do like a podcast, so I thought now's the time. And then like with you guys making the music. So
Yeah, definitely.
just gotta keep busy, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the first weeks, I just like binged Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's all I did because like our homework wasn't like optional, so I wasn't doing that homework.
Yeah. What have you guys been watching?
I watched what's it called? Sex Education.
Oh yeah. I've heard that.
It's kind of weird, but it's just something to watch. And then what else did I watch? I tried watching You a bit about that like stalker guy, but
Yeah.
I
I
kind
Oh
of
watched.
I
yeah.
kind of lost interest on it.
That was
Mhm.
huge on because I do stuff with Barstool at Salem State.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
really?
probably gonna end that soon because I might get like fired because like I haven't been doing much because there's nothing to post about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that was huge in like the Barstool community for a little while.
Oh yeah.
Same with that stupid show, like Outer Banks.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen it, but it's like
Yeah.
something
I've
like
heard of it.
everyone's freaking out about it.
Mm.
Mm.
Also, like that that 90-Day Fiance. You ever see some of that?
Yeah. Yeah. The No
That's
Neck Ed.
fun.
No Neck Ed.
With
Oh
that
my
giant
god.
guy. Yeah, with no neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I love that. Well, I mean, I love that show.
it's pretty funny. I mean,
Yeah. It's funny, dude.
so Johnny, what have you been watching?
Well, I started watching that show You as well, but I mean, I got like halfway into the second season and I was like, I'm kind of over it. I wanted to watch it because one of my like favorite comedians was in it, but and then I
Which
kind of dropped it. Chris D'Elia, he
oh, I love yeah.
yeah, so
Who's he, who's he play?
he was in season 2. He was like
Oh,
he was the child rapist guy, like the popular, you
oh.
know what I'm talking about?
No, I hadn't
No?
finished season
Oh, you
1.
didn't finish it. Okay.
No, I don't
Well,
care. You can spoil it.
whatever.
I've lost interest in that show.
Yeah, I watched that, and I watched this new series that came out on Netflix. It's called The Midnight Gospel, and it's like this trippy, like animated type show, and there's like 8 episodes, and basically they're podcasts, but like animated kind of thing, and it kind of has like a story, like narrative going through it. It's really, really, really good. Like
Yeah.
it's very, very unique, and like something I haven't like and there's a bunch of cameos in it. I don't know if you guys know who Joey Diaz is, but he's in it. Yeah. So he's in it for a little bit, but no, that show is I definitely recommend you guys and whoever's
Yeah.
listening like to watch that show. Like it is really, really good.
Yeah, I saw I've been watching the rest of Development. I've been watching that again.
Yeah,
I love that show.
Yeah.
I've seen it so many times.
I haven't seen because I wanted to watch the new seasons, but like I want to be all caught up to watch them.
right.
Yeah.
And then I am also watching Ozarks.
Yeah. Yeah, Ozark's so good.
Oh, because that's the same guy.
Yeah, it's the same guy. And
Jason
it's so
Bateman,
funny.
yeah.
It's so funny to see them like he's doing like in one episode he's like dealing with his crazy mom and like his crazy family in Arrested Development. And the other episode he's laundering money and
Yeah.
doing these terrible things. It's
Mhm.
so funny.
Yeah. It's funny when actors like especially like comedic actors, like normal comedic actors do like serious roles.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
they're kind of typecast for like
Yeah.
that role.
Like
So you can't
Sandler,
like see them. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
like
with
Uncut Gems, and then like I don't know, Click or something like
Yeah.
that. And then like yeah, that's funny. And like Steve Carell, he
Oh,
and
and
he did
Oh,
this.
that movie with Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah,
oh, Beautiful Boy.
Yeah.
that book. That was
I
really
watched
good.
it. It's actually
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
not
pretty
saying that like I like Timothy Chalamet because like that's what all the girls are obsessing about now.
I think he's a good actor.
He was pretty good in The King.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a really good
I didn't finish it, but I saw like halfway into it maybe. I kind of got bored of it. It's kind of long.
Yeah, it's long and it's like it's pretty cool though. What's his name? Did you both guys see The Irishman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Sebastian Maniscalco. He was you know who Sebastian Maniscalco is?
Yep. I know who that is. Yep.
Yeah.
he was in The Irishman, so that's another comedian.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which is, I mean, he did great in The Irishman.
Mhm. Yeah, he was really good.
He was also in Green Book, I think.
You what?
I think he was like
I
one of
haven't
the
seen
guys.
that.
Oh, he was. Yep, he was. I remember that. I actually met the writer of it, like the screenplay,
Oh wow!
at Salem State. He did a
Oh wow!
yeah, he did a little talk, and like my mom's friend husband grew up with him, so like I mean,
That's pretty sick.
but yeah, it was really nice to meet him, and like I said I was like, oh, I'm into film and whatever, blah blah blah, and so that was cool.
He won an
Pretty
Oscar.
cool.
Yeah, won an Oscar. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, didn't that
Huh?
Best Picture?
No, was it Best Picture?
I think it was.
I don't know which one. I don't know what Oscar award they got.
Mm.
It might have been Best Picture, but I don't know.
Oh, it did.
It did?
Yep.
Oh.
It won.
Yeah.
It won in 2019.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oh, well, this year, did you guys see? Rishi, you might have seen it, but have you seen Parasite?
No,
Parasite? I haven't seen that.
Because I really thought 1917 should have won. Because again, even though it's not one shot, it looks
Yeah.
like one shot.
I know. It's pretty impressive. There's
And
another
it was
movie.
like one of my favorite movies ever, maybe.
Yeah. If you like that kind of stuff, I mean, I know it's a war movie and you like war movies. But there's this other movie called Birdman, and that came out.
Yeah, that's with that's Michael Keaton, right?
Yep, Michael Keaton. Yep.
That was
Yep.
the same
Oh.
director who did The Revenant.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
I
Oh, The
think
Revenant. Oh my
his
god.
name's like Alejandro something. He's a great director.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 1970 was insane. And then
Yeah.
and then I was pretty mad Lighthouse didn't get even nominated.
No, it got nominated for best cinematography.
It should have got nominated for Best Picture, I thought.
Yeah.
Um,
That movie was probably. Yeah, it's probably my favorite film of last year. I will say. I think
Film.
it's very close, or movie, whatever. Blah blah blah. Film. Yeah, I watch films. I think it was like tied with like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, maybe.
I still haven't seen that movie.
Ben, you gotta
That
see
movie and Django.
That's on
Those two movies.
the Django's on Netflix. You gotta.
I still have to see that because you guys recommend it to me all the time.
Yeah,
And
you
I
do.
just,
It's on Netflix now, so
Love
definitely
it.
go
I'll
watch
watch it tonight.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I have to finish Captain Marvel.
Oh, Captain Marvel.
It's good.
no, I mean,
Like,
if you look at the nominees last year, it was Ford versus Ferrari,
Yep.
The Irishman, Jojo
Yep.
Rabbit, Joker, Little Woman, Marriage Story, 1917, Once Upon a Time, and Parasite. I mean, those are all phenomenal films.
Yeah.
yeah.
I haven't seen Ford v Ferrari. That's the one I didn't see.
I didn't see
No, I
that
haven't seen
one.
it
I
either.
didn't see Marriage Story, but I've heard that's phenomenal.
Marriage Story. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's like the guy who directed it is my favorite director, Noah Baumbach. He's done a lot of movies that like I love, and this other one that's on Netflix called the Meyerowitz Stories. Like that's one of my favorite movies ever. Like I
Yeah.
love it.
Have you ever
And
watched?
Adam Sandler's in it,
He is.
and he has like a serious role, and he's actually very very good. Like when
Yeah.
Adam Sandler's in the right role, he kills it. But yeah, Ben Stiller was in it. Dustin Hoffman, stuff like that. But yeah, it's so good.
He's he was in this movie. Do you ever seen the show Extras, Johnny? It's with it's actually pretty good. It's Ricky Gervais. You know Ricky Gervais?
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic.
And he's like he's like an extra actor, like a background actor.
Oh, okay.
Struggling to find work. And then the first episode, Ben Stiller is directing this movie about I think the Bosnian War, and Ben Stiller is like such an asshole on it, and it's hilarious because Ben, and he's playing himself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, he's so great at being like a self-aware actor.
Yeah.
He's great in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah,
Um,
I know. Oh my God, Tropic Thunder. Imagine Tropic Thunder coming out nowadays.
people I
That'd be
think he was
crazy.
forced to apologize for it recently.
Yeah,
Him and
Robert
Dad-
Downey Jr. like that whole thing.
yeah,
but,
they forced him to apologize, which it's so dumb.
Yeah,
I mean, I get the Robert Downey Jr. controversy,
Yeah.
but I mean, in the movie they were showing how absurd it was.
yeah,
Like that's the
Yeah.
thing; they weren't saying it's okay. They were like
yeah.
saying how crazy it is.
Right.
Same with
It was a ballsy move though.
it was a great movie though.
Yeah, I trying to think if I watched it.
I've seen like a little bit of it, but
Yeah, I think I've seen maybe a little bit of it, but I've seen the scene. I've seen like I know I've watched some scenes of it, but I don't think I've seen the whole thing.
That was hurting my head.
Yeah. Oh God, that movie. And Ben Stiller, like, is so I think he's very like he's good in like everything he does. Like I think like he has the comedic side, he has the serious side. He directs,
Yeah.
acts. He's the
Yeah,
man.
you see Walter.
what was
Yeah.
what was that?
That was a great movie.
Yeah. Secret Life of Walter Mitty is really good.
Yeah.
And then his dad just recently died, which is too bad.
Yeah, I know.
His
Oh
dad
my
was,
God. He's
his
on
dad was-
Seinfeld.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
So funny on Seinfeld.
Me and my mom would always make that joke. There's that joke where like George and his parents are just fighting, and his dad would just yell. It just
They captured that like that family dynamic very well.
Seinfeld.
I used to watch. Yeah,
it's so good.
it is good. I used to watch it like when I was like little, like it would just be on the TV and like I would always and my mom said like I'd always like clap at the intro music. Like I thought it was funny or something.
It is funny intro music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, but that show, I mean, you know what? Yeah, I'll say it. I honestly think that Seinfeld is better than The Office. And I know everyone loves The Office, and like I love The Office too, but like, come on, like Seinfeld, it's classic. It's a
I might
classic.
like Curb better than both of those. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Curb Your
Curb,
Enthusiasm
yeah.
is my favorite show ever, like comedy show. 'Cause
Yeah, it
it's
is.
just
Oh
like
my God.
it's so easy to put yourself in those moments. Like he'll get Ben. Have you ever seen Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No.
It's great. It's Larry David. He created Seinfeld, and he'll just get in these moments. Like he'll get in these little petty fights. Like there's a great one where he was going to the bathroom, and it was in the handicap stall, and then a handicapped guy came in, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "This is our bathroom," and then. And then he's like, "Well, no one was here. I had to go." And the handicapped guy said, "Well, then you wait." And then at the end of the episode, Larry David goes into the same bathroom, and he goes into the normal. He was waiting to go into like the normal stall, and the handicapped guy was in it. And he said, "Wait, what about your stall?" And he's like, "Well, someone was in it." And then Larry David said, "Well, you have to wait." And it was such a great episode.
Larry David's so funny.
Yeah,
He's my favorite.
I know that show is so good. You gotta see that, Ben. Definitely.
It's a shame. Just took it off Prime.
Yeah,
but it's on
I
HBO.
know. You can watch it on. You could probably like. I mean, even like watching clips on like YouTube or whatever. Yeah, they get like good compilations of like the scenes.
Oh man, yeah, it's such a good show.
Okay.
That's that. I'd say that Seinfeld, The Office, Arrested Development, are probably like the best comedy shows ever. I'd say.
Yeah, I think like The Office, it's good like the first time you watch it.
Oh yeah.
But for me, like when I like in middle school, I loved The Office so much. Like I watched it like 5 times,
Yeah.
and it's just like it's not funny anymore for me.
Oh no, I have every episode memorized. It seems like.
Yeah, like even it's like a background show.
Oh.
Like it's not the show you would watch. It's just show you put on just like to like reassure yourself you're not alone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of like I mean, like if you're hanging out with people,
If like you're
that's
like
kinda
gonna
just
talk,
what's on.
you
Yeah,
just like want it in the background.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I think
Yeah.
I think Parks and Rec, if you guys that's a good show too.
That's
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
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 I mean, but sometimes there's not like enough like outrageous moments. Like I can't think of like
Yeah.
the most like in The Office. Remember like the way hit the fire?
Yeah.
That was
And,
outrageous.
like Stanley had a heart attack.
Yeah, like that was like that's insane. And I don't really remember that happening much in Parks and Rec though.
Yeah.
Like insane moments.
Insane. Yeah.
I know, like, well, I love like Chris Pratt, and like he was very funny.
Yeah, he made it funny. It's funny to see him like playing
that.
Andy on that show, and then being like in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
I know his
And like
transformation.
him being like so buff and just like he's a superhero.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, he's just like he's such a loser in that show, but
Yeah.
such a
He
lovable
went
loser.
from like C-list, D-list star to like A-list star in like a year.
Yeah.
'Cause he did the Lego movie. He did
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Oh yeah.
World, and now and then Guardians of the Galaxy, which was all
Yeah.
like around the same
He's taking
time.
off.
Yeah.
He did another. I think he did a movie where he was like a Navy SEAL though, didn't he? Because then he got really ripped for that.
Yep. I remember. Oh God, what was it called?
Which one was that?
I know what you're talking about. Ugh.
Or just some like army type movie.
Yeah.
because
Yeah. I know. I
that
forget the
was
name
not,
of it.
like, ripped.
Mhm. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, he's a
see.
great actor. Like I love.
I was looking it up.
I also love like. I'm trying to think. He's great. Like he's just like a great like. I don't think anyone really doesn't like him.
Who? Chris
Yeah,
Pratt.
he's just like Passengers. Is that what it is?
That was with Jennifer Lawrence. That came out.
Oh,
later.
that's a different one.
It's like I forget what it was called. Like he was in the army and like
Let's see.
Oh, he was in Jurassic World. That's what I was thinking of.
yeah Jurassic World. Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Oh yeah. And he's in this new Disney movie called Onward.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
like
it.
that kids movie. Where
Yeah,
they
it was okay. Like Pixar wise, like it's kind of towards the bottom, but it was okay.
I feel like they just have like they need to meet their quota every year, so they just keep producing films that are like subpar.
Yes. No, I thought, which came out last year, I thought Toy Story 4 was
I like that one. I like the animation
at
from
the
like
end.
the first one
Mhm.
to like the fourth
know,
one is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like I don't really watch like. I don't know. I hate to call them like kids movies, but I don't really love watching like kids movies now. I mean, because I love like. I don't know. It's just like. I feel like I'm kind of discovering film for the first time.
Mhm.
Like I've been watching like all these classic Scorsese films.
Yeah.
Have you seen Johnny? Have you seen Cape Fear?
Is that Scorsese?
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's De Niro is a prisoner, and you know who Nick Nolte is?
Yep.
So Nick Nolte is an attorney. They call him the counselor. So Robert De Niro went to prison for 14 years, and Nick Nolte, the counselor, was his attorney, and he didn't get him. He wasn't able to get him acquitted, but it turns out he had evidence that the girl he was accused of like raping a girl, but the girl was like very promiscuous, and he buried the evidence. So De Niro is on like a path to like get revenge, and it's a great film. De Niro actually he got tattoos like I think it's called like with corn syrup all over his body for that film. And those tattoos like they last for months.
Yeah.
Which is but it's a great film. It's actually a remake.
Okay.
Oh really?
Of like a 50s film.
Or is it on like Netflix or something, or is it?
I think I bought it on Amazon like $4.
Oh, okay.
But it's great, classic Scorsese. But it's not even. But it's not like necessarily Scorsese like. It's just like it'd be like an old 50s film remade in like the 90s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have you ever seen Taxi Driver?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Taxi Driver is insane.
I just recently sort of got into like Robert De Niro films because like I watched The Irishman and then I watched Goodfellas, then I watched Taxi Driver, then I watched Raging Bull.
Yep.
Where
Those
he's
are
a
all-
boxer.
Yep.
I like that one because I don't want to sound like preppy, but like it's in black and white. But like it's cool. It's cool. I like They're
Be
like
afraid.
color contrasts.
Yeah, no,
It's pretty cool.
black and white does something for depending on the movie, it, like, really can work. Like, in The
Mhm.
Lighthouse, for example,
Oh yeah.
I mean, even, like, a recent film that's in black and white like
Mhm.
that, it works when it's
Yeah.
done right. Yeah, but Raging Bull, oh my god.
I feel like he plays the same exact character in every film
Yeah,
he's
all
in. Like, he's just
all
like a kind
same
of an
mannerisms
asshole.
and stuff, yeah, for
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
he
except like Little Fockers though.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh,
Where he's the dad.
what a
Like I look at
reference.
the films, and he's like, I look at it and it's like it's amazing films. It'll be like, it's like Goodfellas, Raging Bull,
Yeah.
Action
Yeah.
Driver, and then it's like The Intern,
Yeah.
Dirty Grandpa,
I actually saw The Intern.
Parents. It's just like I don't know why he took those movies. Like
I know, I
Yeah.
know.
he probably just he wanted like a new addition to his house.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, for the money.
Yeah.
But he is such a good actor.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Him and I always like put them together like him, Pacino, and Pesci. They're like
Oh, yeah.
three
So
The
good.
of like
trifecta,
Italian,
Yeah.
sure.
for sure, yeah.
And then The Irishman was the first time they were all together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Is that the first movie?
Yeah, because they've always been like it's always been like two of them or like two of them in different spots. Like Goodfellas was Pesci and De
Yeah.
Niro.
Yeah. I
There's
love
another
Pesci.
there's another movie that's I forget what it's called. Oh, he is Al Pacino and De Niro. But then they've never like all been together.
Mhm.
I also forgot he was in
That's funny. I
The
know
Deer
that.
Hunter. That's a movie I've been trying to see.
I haven't seen that one, but
That's with it's like a war drama and it's with Christopher Walken's in it.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
I love Christopher Walken.
It like got him started.
Christopher Walken. You know what I say?
Walken.
Classic.
That was good.
I always get
Walken is
Christopher
really good.
Walken confused with what's that guy who's always with Adam Sandler? Steve
Steve Buscemi.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Steve
You get him
Buscemi.
confused?
I don't know, they sort of look the same similar.
Oh.
Steve
then
Buscemi and
I
Christopher
see,
Walken.
What?
The Death of Stalin.
Death of Stalin. No.
I haven't
It's
seen that. It's on
probably-
my list. That's on my list.
Oh, you got it.
I know.
It's when Joseph Stalin died, and it's like it's this comedy with Steve Buscemi and he's like the only. Oh, and then the George Senior from Arrested Development
Yeah.
is in it, and like they're just trying to figure out what to do once Stalin died, and it's hilarious. It's one of my favorite.
That's
films.
funny.
And
Yeah, I
it's
gotta see it.
true.
Yeah. What's the I guess I can ask, what's the most recent movie you've watched? You guys have watched?
I've been watching I just watched Captain Marvel.
Uh-huh.
I'm still watching it, but
Watched
I'm
all of
like,
Right? All in order?
yeah.
you said? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it's been fun because
Mhm.
it's nice. It's nice like watching the individual films,
Yeah.
and then see them come together. And it's like you like know their backstories and everything.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen like a lot of them before. I mean, I saw most of them except for like Ant-Man,
Mhm.
Captain Marvel. Actually, I guess that's basically it. But yeah, like watching them in the order, like it just like completes it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're
I'm trying to
good.
think. I just watched something I think 2 days ago. It might have been Cape Fear is the last thing I just watched, but have you seen Johnny? Oh shoot, what is it called? It's a Coen Brothers movie. It's on Netflix. Oh, Hail Caesar.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a really good movie, and it was very like weird because it's a Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah.
It's like
I
a rock.
liked it. I liked it, but it wasn't like amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was just interesting.
Yeah, it's a very like the way it was done and like kind of how it flowed was very weird.
Yeah, totally. Like
Yeah. it's got a weird like flow to the narrative and everything. It's
The
very
last movie
kind of
I saw was
off-putting.
Public. Oh, shit, I'm doing it again. Public Enemy.
Public,
I
yeah.
think I told you about this.
Yeah, you said that
It's
to me.
with
Yeah,
Johnny Depp.
yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
And Christian Bale. Public Enemies. Johnny Depp, Christian Bale, and Channing Tatum's in it briefly, which is cool. But it's about John Dillinger, who was like a gangster in the 30s, and it's about the FBI trying to hunt him down. It's a great film. I think it's directed by, let me see, Michael Mann. I've never really heard of him, but it's great because I love Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And Johnny Depp's pretty good too.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's been in like some good like serious roles. I mean, like I know he's in like Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever, but
Well, I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
yeah, I do too.
Like,
Oh my God,
first
yeah.
three were great.
Yep.
He was
Edward
also in.
Scissorhands.
Yeah,
he
Edward
was Gilbert.
Scissorhands. Oh yeah, Gilbert Grape. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? That's a really good movie.
Fear and Loathing.
Yep.
And then
Oh my God, that movie's so weird.
Black Mass.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah.
that. I haven't seen
It's
that,
good, but his eyes will freak you out, just like they did in The Irishman with De Niro's eyes. His eyes like glow.
Oh yeah. Really?
It's because
weird.
like they made his eyes blue.
Oh right, yeah, he had lenses in. That's right. Yeah.
Well, no, I think they like didn't put lenses. I think they did something to his eyes, like in post.
Post. Oh.
Like there's scenes where his eyes glow in the dark, which is hilarious.
Like, is that intentional or is it just like an editing thing?
It's just like an editing mistake.
No.
That's probably intentional, like, because it's like kind of like demonic, and he was kind of a demonic person. I guess that's what they were doing.
You're right. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy movie. It's like Boston.
Yeah, I know it's in Boston.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I remember when like. I remember when that like story like when he was found, right? Because that was what year?
I think that was like 2011.
Oh yeah.
And then recently he was beaten to death in prison, which is insane.
When?
2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. All right, that sounds right. Yeah.
Apparently it was like they couldn't see, like they couldn't recognize him. Yeah, it was insane. I remember reading Black Mass in senior year.
Yeah.
And we talked about that.
Cool.
So Ben, you're a junior now.
Yeah, we got a freshman. Oh, I mean, a freshman in college. We got a senior, and we got a junior here.
You mean a senior?
What?
A senior?
Yeah, me.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're going to be a senior.
Well, okay, I guess.
I'm gonna be a freshman. I'm gonna be a sophomore.
School is basically.
Yeah,
basically over.
Yeah, today I think is the end for me. I don't know. I don't even care anymore.
It's Memorial Day anyway.
Yeah.
I still have like 3 more weeks, but it's not even school. Come on, they're like assigning three assignments a week, and it's basically just like busy work. And I'm not like for Miss Manos, she has like us doing all this weird stuff. I don't even know what it is because I'm not like going on the Zoom calls or doing the slideshows, but like she's not like testing us, so what's the point of actually learning it? So I've been just like doing photo math.
Yeah. Are you
going my way through?
Are you like taking it out of a textbook?
What?
Is the homework out of a textbook?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, because I've been using
It might be.
thing called Slater, and it's
yeah, I've used that before. Yeah, where it's like has the textbook and has like each answer to the problem. Yeah.
Right. If you guys recommend it, it's Slater. Just look it up. Slater. SLATE. Yeah, SLATER.
D.
Yep.
Is it a T?
No, it's a T. Yeah, it's a T.
No.
Whatever.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
No. We want to give the audience a correct description of it. Correct.
All right, let me double check on that one.
One moment.
No, it's with a D. Sorry,
No, yeah.
Oh,
I was
Slater.
right. Slater.
screwed up.
Yeah. This is not an ad.
It's not an ad. I want to get a sponsor. Oh my god! One day, if I get a sponsor, that'd be sick.
Skillshare.
You should get Chipotle to sponsor.
Skillshare or oh god, I don't know, like the lawnmower 3.0 or or
Manscaped.
Raycon earbuds or
Yeah.
Raycon earbuds would
You
be
should
sick if I got a.
I think my brother got them.
Really?
I don't know why.
They're pretty. I mean, they're like cheaper than AirPods and like whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The
I don't know.
one
They're
thing
kind of.
about headphones is eventually you're just gonna have to buy them, like buy the real ones.
What? Bluetooth thing, like wireless.
Eventually, like with headphones, you're just gonna have to buy a quality pair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't cheap out with headphones. Like they're totally worth it.
Yeah.
Dude, your noise canceling headphones are awesome.
Oh, they're insane. I love
Oh
them.
yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, that time we all used them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was they like changed my music listening experience forever.
They're actually pretty. You should get them. I think they're like $150. You should.
Are they Beats?
Beats Studio 3s. They're
Beats. Oh.
Are those Sony's?
Yeah. No, they're not. They're like $20.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They work fine.
These are like the worst pair of headphones ever because they have like 5 feet of cord.
Oh, the cord, yeah. This has a cord and it's also Bluetooth, so which is good. So both.
Oh yeah, that's what I use.
The other, Jesus, one or the other.
Yeah.
I always use a cord though when I'm like recording music because the latency is always a problem.
Yeah. Definitely when you're like recording, like have stuff plugged in because that's just the way to go. Because the Bluetooth is kind of unreliable sometimes.
It can be.
Yeah, Bluetooth has been around for surprisingly a long time.
Yeah.
I think it's like almost like 20 years it's been around.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when it first started.
But yeah, have any cool like YouTubers or like YouTube series you've been watching?
Oh, I've been watching CinemaSins, if you know what that is.
Oh, they're great.
It's like this like asshole guy, like just watching movies and like saying like everything wrong with them. It's like it's so funny. So like since I've been like every single movie I've watched in the past like week, I mean that's kind of saying like I watched a lot of movies, but like every single like movie I've watched, I just like after I watch it, I just go to CinemaSins and just watch his review of it.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
I mean, we've all been watching a lot of movies now.
Yeah.
There's no shame.
I've been like, because I used to, like for a good couple months, like I was watching one every day. Like I wanted to like start watching one every day, which I did for a while. But then like, I don't know what it is. Like now, I still do watch movies, but just not as frequently. Like I kind of like, I don't like binge stuff.
You do other stuff.
I kind of I don't know if it's like a quarantine thing or just I don't know. I just haven't like. I might just be my attention span. I don't know what it is, but I just like haven't been
There's times where like, I'll watch a movie and like I'll have to just like click off of it for like
and
go on Instagram. It's just weird.
Exactly. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
You guys ever watch Binging with Babish?
The cooking show. Yeah. I love that.
I haven't seen that.
Great recipe tips from him, which is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I should try doing that one day.
Yeah,
I like cook it all, but it'd be cool to learn.
You could start out with easy things like pasta's really easy, relatively simple.
Yeah, I know how to make like pasta and like cereal or whatever, but
with sauce.
I know cereal's not hard.
But like pasta with sauce is a pretty simple recipe. But yeah, I mean I've been cooking steak a lot. Steak's great. I've been eating a lot of steak. I think I got like a method down to get it medium rare like every time.
Solid.
Yeah. You always gotta make sure you're measuring it perfectly. Like when you're getting your time, you gotta measure the thermometer. You gotta make sure it's like right at 125. And it'll be perfect.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's crazy with all like there's so many restaurants I miss and
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's so sad with like the whole restaurant thing because like some of them are probably going out of business. I don't know like which ones, but like once we get out of this and kind of have some normalcy, like they're gonna be closed and like that's it. And it's sad.
Yeah, I mean, I've been still like doing curbside pickup sometimes.
Yeah,
Or just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
order it ahead of time and then
I've gotten Chipotle like a couple
yeah.
times.
You should have Chipotle sponsor the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
How do you do Chipotle? Like, what do you? How does
They
that?
they have an online pickup thing. So you just they give you all the options. Like you build your burrito, or that's what I get, or whatever you're getting.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's really easy, and you can just you set a pickup time, and you go, and they have, so they just leave the bag like to the closest table to the door, so you just take it and go. So it's pretty.
Oh,
It's a good. They got a good system going.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
yeah, it's tough. There's not much delivery options here in Ipswich.
I know.
Mm.
And Chipotle does deliver, but I guess we're not in the range or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably a bit too far.
Tough.
Yeah. So
It's tough because this is gonna happen in college for you, Johnny. It's tough to not order every night.
I know, especially because I'll be in Boston and
Yeah, you have so many options. It's
I
like
know.
Yeah, like I have in Salem. Even Salem, there's so many options.
Yeah.
Like there's a McDonald's like 10 minutes away from
Yeah.
campus.
I know there's McDonald's everywhere, but yeah. No, I know the freshman 15 or whatever. But,
Thing.
yeah. But I don't even know what college is gonna look like come the fall at all. Like, especially schools in the city, because of this and whatever. So it's kind of all up in the air.
You probably won't. I know Salem's not doing roommates.
They're not.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, to start out for the first semester. So
Yeah.
I don't know if Emerson will.
Yeah, I don't know.
that's tough.
Ted,
Yeah.
what do you think about schools?
What?
What are you thinking about for colleges?
Oh, I don't know. I think I don't know. I haven't really done much college stuff yet, but I'm thinking of taking a gap year.
Okay.
Mhm.
What are you
But
gonna do? You gonna do for it?
I don't know. I think I might do some internships
Okay.
or I had this thought of like hiking in the Swiss Alps or something, but
Hell yeah.
or go like backpacking across Europe or something. I don't know. Something like
Oh, I'd love
very
to do that.
crazy. Or the other day I had this idea where I would just like walk across America. Just to do it. Because I read this book, this
Yeah.
guy, Peter Jenkins, in like the 70s. He was like a strange college student looking to find himself, so he just like decided to walk across America. But that's like an idea I have.
I would totally drive across America.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd totally go from Boston to LA. Fine.
Yeah.
Everywhere in between.
Oh yeah.
Because there's just like so much to see. And there's so many like
I know.
even in our own country, there's just like so many different landscapes than what we see every day in like Massachusetts.
Right.
Like just like driving across the
Yeah.
Rockies and
I
seeing
mean,
all the rocks.
Yeah.
we are pretty lucky though. Like, we have such a beautiful area that we live in.
Yeah. Like the ocean.
The ocean
We do.
and the beaches.
Like
I mean,
the
we
wind.
could be in Kansas. I mean,
Yeah.
with like just
Literally
Yeah.
in Kansas.
Or Alabama or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because like one thing that like we don't really have is we don't have much big open space.
Yeah.
I think we feel like. Well, yeah. I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Like, not
there's
as
not places like
Like other
there's places in like
sure.
Texas and Montana where you can just look out and you'll see like nothing.
Yeah.
Which is like it's like really peaceful. I've always wanted to like do that, just be in those areas.
Yeah, definitely.
Scotland has a lot of that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, after the gap year, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking, like more recently, I've been thinking I might want to go into like audio engineering or something. Just
Yeah, that's
because,
awesome.
like, I've been like recording a lot of my own stuff, and like if I had that background, I could like actually make it sound good, like all the recordings.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's just
People
like
do
a
that
thought.
at concerts too.
Mhm.
I never really knew that. There's people like if you go to like a big concert, it'll be in the crowd. with they'll have like a little like tent and they'll like be mixing and stuff,
Oh yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
which is really cool.
That's an awesome job. That'd be great.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, just a thought, but we'll see. We'll see like what happens with this whole next year,
I know.
Yeah.
school and stuff.
The world. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's starting to look like. I mean, obviously, we don't have like a vaccine or whatever. But like, it's starting to look a little better, like
Yeah.
cases wise and stuff.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think there's that many in like our
bad.
areas.
Not good, but like it's starting to get better, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of stuff opened up today, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's part 2 of phase 1 or whatever.
Yeah, I
So.
mean, I think real. I mean, I've heard sports can be coming back relatively soon with no fans.
Yeah.
I heard that college football season is projected to start completely on time.
Oh really?
And
Good.
some fans, which is a good.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is insane. I mean, no one's ever experienced anything like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be a memory to share for sure.
I know we're living through history here.
Yeah.
For sure. So.
I mean, I'm not sure if you guys were like. I was like, we were born. I think Johnny, you were, but like, our lives were like when we were born, like 9/11. We were born.
Yeah, it was 2002.
9/11 happened right after we were born.
Yep.
And like, we had all these crazy things. Like we had like an economic. We had like an economic
depression
session for a little bit in 2008.
Yeah.
And then we had a crazy election in 2016,
right.
and then now we're in the middle of a pandemic. I mean,
literally,
we've lived like a pretty unique life.
Yeah.
Historic wise.
For sure. Yep.
I'm just thinking of the memes that are gonna happen at the end of the year, because you know how at midnight people are like posting like, "Wow, 2019 was not my year." Like,
yeah, 2020 is gonna be my year. Yeah.
Yeah, like, people are gonna be like, "This was like the worst year."
Yeah.
It's like
this has been a pretty bad year.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like compared to every other year, but
like
I know. I thought
that war with Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or Iran. Sorry, Iran. And
they're like the same thing. Sort of.
Iran's been put together.
Yeah.
And then Kobe Bryant died, which was
yeah,
insane.
that was
which is like that. I'll never forget where I was when that happened. Like that was like one of the most deaths ever. But to me, that's like in my life, that's like the John Lennon thing.
Yeah.
It was just so. I mean, it was insane.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah. I'm not even like a big fan of basketball, but like I just loved like the type of person he was, and
I mean, everyone knows who Kobe is. I mean,
yeah,
like Kobe.
He was legendary for his work ethic.
Yeah, I know all that. Yeah,
there's these stories about after practice he plays teammates 1-on-1 to like 100. Like his work ethic was legendary, and I think everyone, no matter what you do, can be inspired by him.
For sure. Yep. Yeah, no, it's very, very. I don't even know. Tragic. Yeah.
Totally.
It's gonna be interesting to see like who like dies from like the coronavirus, because I know that guy from who sang Stacy's mom died from the coronavirus. I forget that band because I only know it from like Ipswich. You know that band's like Stacy's mom.
Yeah.
The guy, the singer.
Yeah, or someone from that died. But it's just kind of
that songwriter John Prine. He was like kind of like an indie songwriter in like the 70s Corona, but he was also old and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And Tom Hanks had it, which was insane.
Yeah, I know Tom Hanks and Idris Elba had it, right? Yeah. I think that's really all that I know celebrity-wise, but
yeah, a lot of NBA players had it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, remember? I saw this like this post. It was like I gotta find it. It was like basically it was like they wrote like we'll get through this together in like their yachts, like all rich people, like they
Yeah,
all want.
Oh, yeah.
we're
I was
on
like,
the
nice.
same boat.
Yeah, that was
Like,
same.
you
Yeah,
have a bot. You
what?
have a yacht.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
like nice.
Or I saw one thing on Twitter where it's like celebrities are going like no makeup. They're
Yeah.
like they're not using makeup for this time. It's like thanks for that. Like who cares? Like
Yeah, honestly.
It's a lot of who cares now, because like all these like news outlets that relied on like celebrity news, like E and like TMZ and like all that shit, like they're desperate for stories, and I think it's
yeah.
about the stupid shit.
It's so easy to stay inside when you have a $5 million
Yeah,
mansion.
right.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
mean,
You have
And,
like a
like,
bowling alley and a pool.
Have like multiple houses and yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, if I was them, I'd stay inside. I'd be totally okay with it if I had a butler and all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like that stupid Imagine video.
Oh my god. they're
Oh
not-
yeah, where they all sing Imagine.
Ugh,
Yeah, and like it
the
wasn't
weeks
even to raise money.
yeah.
Really?
They were
Yeah,
just singing.
I guess Wonder Woman Gal Gadot started that, so
No.
props to her for that. Thank you. That was very that helped us.
Yeah, it really helped us.
Yeah, thank you.
I heard that John Mayer. I saw this on TikTok, but he posted a video that when they told him to like post a video of him singing it to like make a part of it, he thought they were talking about Imagine song from like Ariana Grande or something.
Uh-huh.
I think this was just like a joke. I don't think it was actually real, but like yeah, everyone else was singing like John Lennon's Imagine, and then he was just singing like Ariana Grande's.
John
Eric
Mayer,
Andre.
yeah, I love John Mayer.
I know Eric Andre and his friends did the same thing, but they did it to like Slob on My Knob, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. John Mayer is great.
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
this
it's
whole
great.
like the Imagine thing and everything, like just the way like they presented it and like handled it, it was just so like stupid and kind of almost like they're like looking down upon us. But I mean, like the whole class issue, whatever. But I don't know, just there's something about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
Mhm.
they thought that was gonna help us. Yeah. Like I don't know how they think that someone seeing Gal Gadot and like Kristen Wiig singing Imagine would like make someone think, oh yeah, I can get
Yeah.
through.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Like, what was the thought
I don't
process?
I don't think anybody like ever thought like that helped them. I don't think it helped anybody.
Didn't help me.
Yeah, didn't help me.
Yeah, I'm still stuck inside.
Yeah.
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 I guess it was the thought that counts.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gal Gadot, if you're listening. Do you imagine?
Gal Gadot was listening.
Imagine.
Yeah. No.
Well, I'd tell her to marry me. I mean, one of those beautiful women alive.
Is she married? I think she's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
married.
married, right?
Who's like not at all as good looking as you think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, badly. You see these celebrities too, like these like supermodel celebrities, and they're married to like some average looking guy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You know, Colin Jost from SNL.
Yeah, he's with Scarlett
He did
Johansson.
the week. Yeah, I don't know how he bagged that. Like, come on, Scarlett Johansson.
I think they're like they're a pretty cute couple, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, props
He
to
reminds
him.
me of Sam Reed a bit. Colin
What?
Jost.
What?
Colin Jost gives me like a Sam Reed kind of vibe.
Sam
Yeah,
Reed.
definitely.
Yeah.
Because they kind of like they look alike.
I get.
Mhm.
I
love
give
the
up
Weeknd
like
update.
kind of. I don't know if they look alike.
They kind of look
Sort of
alike.
just like their like presence.
Yeah, I think that's
They're always
Yeah.
just like very happy.
sure.
Yeah. But I love the Weeknd update. It's like my
Yeah.
favorite part of SNL.
Yeah.
I don't know. SNL.
SNL's been doing like stuff from home, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of weird without like the audience.
Yeah, obviously
Like
it's
how
not
they
as
don't have an audience.
The only people I really like from SNL is Kyle Mooney.
Yeah, he's funny. I like
And
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
hilarious. They'll do these like awkward sketches.
Yeah,
Always get cut, but like they're hilarious.
yeah.
Mhm.
He was off it, but he's off it now. But Bobby Moynihan, I love.
Is he off of it now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it must have
Yeah.
been like a year ago.
yeah. I think it was a year ago, but yeah, I love
Yeah,
him. He was so funny.
Um,
Kenan Thompson's been on for
Forever.
so long.
I know.
Man, Bobby Moynihan
So
was
long.
on like 3 years ago,
It was 3 years ago.
2017.
Wow.
Damn.
Jesus. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
Kate
I
McKinnon's
remember.
gonna leave next. She probably like outgrew it.
Yeah.
The best one ever was like Bill Hader though.
No, I love Bill Hader.
Yeah,
Bill
Bill
Hader
Hader.
was hilarious.
He is hilarious.
And then
Did you see that one sketch where he's like this robot?
yes,
No, I forget
Alan.
where he's Alan, where
Yes,
he's
that's
like
hilarious.
casual. He like does dances. It's like an home entertainment system where it's just like this guy in a box, and he
Yeah,
just like
that's-
dances.
I think I've seen it. I'm not sure, but yeah, dude, he's so funny. Like
Yeah.
I mean, and, like he's very good at impressions too, which
Yeah.
I used to want to do like voice impressions, but I'm like not that good. But, yeah, that
Yeah.
shit's
Yeah, I
awesome.
can't really do. I'm not. That's not my strong suit.
Yeah, I can do some, but
Mhm.
yeah, no, he like imagine like that's your job. Like I think that's like the coolest job ever. Just like
Mhm.
your voice.
There's a lot of pressure because I know if none of your sketches are good enough that week, like and you won't get in the show.
Yeah.
Oh really?
You don't get paid. Or
Yeah.
you
Oh,
don't
really?
get,
You don't
if,
pay.
well, not you get like significantly less money.
Yeah. Right.
So it's a lot of pressure because each week you got to come up with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's live too, so.
Right.
Yeah, it's a cool thing, but it's insane.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Pretty cool idea.
High stakes, but yeah.
Yeah, SNL is like, I'm just kind of like it's all about like Trump and like, I mean it's just like
Yeah.
Political for sure. Yeah.
It really just like reflects on what's happening at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, it's it's like usually the best comedians can be apolitical. Like
Mhm.
Seinfeld rarely goes into politics.
Yeah, you don't need to go into politics to be funny, of course. Yeah.
Like Dave Chappelle, he doesn't do any.
Yeah.
His show had nothing about
I
Trump.
love Dave Chappelle. I love Dave Chappelle. Oh my god.
He's great, but like his special that had no Trump and everyone freaked out.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Oh, when was this last one?
It was like a year ago.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
Sebastian Maniscalco, he doesn't do politics, and he might be my favorite one right now. He's hilarious. Or Bill Burr is probably like
Bill Burr is
might be the best comedian.
definitely top 3 for me.
I would agree. Bill Burr is hilarious.
And he's from here. He's from Boston.
Yeah.
From Mass, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. There's so many like celebrities that I love that are from here. I think that like Chris Evans, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg,
The classic guys.
Conan.
Yep.
I love
Oh,
Conan.
really?
Yep. Steve Carell. Yep.
What's his name? John Krasinski.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, yeah, Massachusetts. I mean, we have a lot of famous people. Who else is from here? Matthew Perry's from here. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know that either.
Kurt Russell. I didn't know that.
He's from here. Oh, wow. I didn't know he's from here. Oh.
He was born in Springfield.
Wow. Huh.
Amy Poehler apparently is from here. Where is she born?
Amy Poehler's from Mass?
She was born in Newton.
Oh, really?
Oh. Huh.
Matt LeBlanc is from here. Edward Norton's from here. Wow.
I think I knew that.
It's something in the
He was born
water.
in Boston. Wow.
There's something in the water. Yeah. Yeah.
That dirty water.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. We got a lot of famous people from
Yeah, we got a good list. Got a good list going for sure.
Good list. for sure.
especially because oh yeah, I forgot Joe Keery. He's from here.
Mm-hmm.
He went to
Oh, that's right.
Newburyport.
Yeah. He's from like local here, Newburyport,
Yeah.
right?
Newburyport, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from Stranger Things.
Yep. Yep.
There's someone who's from. There's a few famous people from Ipswich.
Oh really?
No. Oh God, what's his name? Basically, okay, I can describe him like he has this condition where he has no hair in his body, so he doesn't have eyebrows or he's bald, and he's been
What
in.
are you talking about?
I'm talking about this actor. He's been in a lot of TV stuff. And he does movies too. I forget his name though. But Bridget saw him at the. He goes into the he's gone to like the Green Grocer like 2 times, and she's seen him. He's in. He's in. Oh God, Gotham. He's in this show called Barry with Bill Hader.
Oh, Anthony Carrigan.
Yep.
I just
Is he?
I looked up hairless actor.
Where is this act? That's good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where he's from, but I know he's gone into the Green Grocer. So,
Boston.
just
Boston, Mass.
yeah. But yeah, so
I know Timothy Chalamet wasn't he around here for Little
I don't
Women?
know.
Oh, I know he went to NYU.
No,
So,
but didn't he? Wasn't Little Women filmed at Appleton?
Yeah, it's Cranes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was from the
Yeah.
So yeah,
like Crane Beach Castle.
Yeah, they were literally at the beach and then at the castle.
you can see
I-
Adam Sandler.
I wish I snuck on set. What?
You can see Adam Sandler around here sometimes. He'll visit.
Yeah, he was
One of my
high school.
one of my
I was
friend's
away.
dads. One of my friend's
Yeah.
dads. It was like a construction worker or something.
Yep.
And he actually like worked on Adam Sandler's house.
Oh wow.
wow.
Like, he got to meet him. Like he was like working on his house, and he like looked out the window, and he's like saw Adam Sandler in the pool with his kids.
That's cool.
Like a couple of years ago, I think.
Yeah.
I think Adam Sandler's around here sometimes. Dennis Eckersley, he's a baseball player. He lives here. He lives at Turner Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool. There's a few. There's one that like I've seen it. Like I've met a few times.
Oh yeah.
Player Michael Carter Williams. He's from here. He's local here. The YMCA court's named after him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, Dr. Seuss is from here too.
Yeah, he's from Springfield.
Wow, there's so many.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good list.
Uma Thurman too.
Oh, what?
She was
Thurman.
born in Boston. Elizabeth Banks.
Huh.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go Boston.
Yeah, go Mass, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Pretty good list.
I wonder why that is. I wonder why, like, it's probably because we're such an old state.
Yeah.
That's why, like, obviously that's where all these, that's where, like, John Adams and,
Yeah.
that's where all they're from. But also, like, the Kennedys are from here. That's
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen one of the Kennedys. I forget which one, but I don't know. He was whatever.
Oh yeah, I think I met one.
Grandson.
I've met one of them. I forget the first name, but
Yeah, it's annoying right now because that guy, Edward Kennedy, I think what's his name? Joe Kennedy. He's running for senator. And, like, the only reason he's, like, relevant is because his last name's Kennedy.
yeah.
Is he ginger?
Yep.
Oh, I met him because
That's
like
what I meant before.
yeah, I
Oh,
met
you
him
met
too
him?
because like on my 8th grade trip to DC, I like met him in the
Yeah, he's our
Like-
state rep. Or he's
Oh,
not our
really?
one
state
of the
rep. He's a
buildings
state
there.
rep somewhere else.
Redhead?
Yeah, he's the redhead.
Okay, so then maybe I have. Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of annoying because, like, he's only.
Just Kennedy.
It's just because his name's Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, what are you gonna do?
Right.
Might as well like use that name for your advantage.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mass is the place to be. I don't know, to be born from. I guess.
It's like I feel like Mark Wahlberg and like Ben Affleck have sort of like perfected like that Boston stereotype. Sort of like
Oh yeah.
like especially like Mark Wahlberg, like how like
Yeah,
he's like
Mark
a dirty cop.
Wahlberg. Yeah, I think Ben Affleck has kind of grown out of that.
Yeah, I mean like when he was in what's that one with Matt Damon?
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, that was like the definitive. That's like the Boston movie.
I feel
Oh,
like that's like what people think of when they like think of Boston.
Yeah,
that's fine because that's
yeah,
great.
It's
fantastic.
such a good movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
like The Departed. That's a great Boston movie.
watch that any day. What?
The Departed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I watched that with you.
Yeah, Scorsese, Boston.
Yep.
Great cast. Insane cast.
Great cast. Nicholson,
Mm.
DiCaprio, Damon, Wahlberg.
Yep.
That might be one of the best casts ever. I saw Barstool. Barstool Lights, Camera, Barstool.
Yep.
They were doing like the best casts. And
In a movie, yeah.
Yeah, and like The Departed's for sure up there, and then obviously like the Ocean's movies, like Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
With Matt Damon, George Clooney, Brad Pitt.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
Trying to think, what do you think has like the best cast?
Best cast.
Or like most famous?
That's tough.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's up there.
For sure.
I mean, you got Brad Pitt.
Honestly, any Tarantino.
Yeah, Brad Pitt and DiCaprio because they're insane. Like
Yeah.
those are like probably the two best actors right now, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Definitely.
Damn.
In one movie.
Best.
Tropic Thunder.
It's not like we were just talking about it. Hail Caesar has a pretty good cast.
Yeah, it does.
Josh Brolin, Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah, she is in that.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I know there's more. I just can't think of the name off the top of my head. Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, she's a weird actor.
She is a weird actress. Yeah.
Weird person.
Yeah. I think
Pulp Fiction had an insane cast.
What?
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Uma Thurman, Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, like, I guess like Infinity War, like that, like even like the Avengers movie, like that cast is obviously.
Yeah, you're right. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah.
Jr.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, Samuel L. Jackson,
Bradley Cooper.
They'd be pretty good. All those casts, all those Marvel movies have like a pretty good cast.
I think that's why a lot of people love those movies, just because how good the cast is. Like in those movies, they find the cast, and they find like the casting directors. I think are really good for
I know.
for those movies.
They know what sells.
They know the dynamics. They know what works and what doesn't, and who works and who doesn't. Yeah, I think
sometimes like actors can be like annoying though, because like in 1917, it's really good because they're unknown.
Yeah. I know they did a few things before it, but yeah, I know definitely that got them.
Well, yeah, I had no idea who they were.
Significant. I know I didn't either, but I know. Sorry.
But if I watch a movie with Brad Pitt today, I'll just think of him. Oh, that's Brad Pitt. Like,
yeah, it's Brad Pitt.
But if it's an unknown guy, it makes me more involved in the story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because it's not typecast.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just some guy who's playing this role.
Right.
And that's all you know him as.
It's more believable.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got any other questions for us, Johnny?
Yeah. Let's see. I think that was it. That was all the questions. But I was just kind of planning on us going off on tangents or whatever. So we did. So
yeah.
Yeah, we can wrap it up if we want. I think we've been going like an hour and 20 something. So yeah, if you guys have anything you want to say or anything you want to shout out, just go ahead, I guess. But yeah, it's been good, so I'm happy.
It's been a great time.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can get this on Spotify or.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. I definitely need to do that. So
that'd be a great thing.
Yep.
We got to do it in person once.
I know.
We can
I
go to each other's house.
plan on like
Flag issues.
making some kind of, I guess, studio or whatever, like once
Yeah.
this is over. So yeah, but thank you guys for coming on. It's been fun. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
yeah.
Been a great time.
Oh, thank you. So I guess we'll call it. So thank you everyone for listening. This has been my podcast. That's all I gotta say. I guess guys, if you want to plug your whatever's again.
You can check out Sail Away on Spotify. My name's Alex Rishi. You can just search it up on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, anywhere you listen to music.
Yeah.
And Ben Darke on SoundCloud. If you want to hear some like experimental stuff or just I don't know, whatever you want to listen to, I'll make it for you.
There
Yeah, soon to be on Apple Music and all platforms, so keep an eye out.
you go.
Me.
All right, well, yeah, thank you to everyone who was listening. Appreciate it. Good night. We'll see